Good morning, all of you. Last class we learned about separation of mixtures. Different separation techniques we already learned. What are they? Evaporation, fractional distillation, distillation, separating, funnel, sublimation. This method already we learned. Then today we will discuss about another separation technique that is called chromatography. Next one, that is chromatography. Then what do you mean by chromatography? Mixture of chemicals in their liquid or gaseous form can be separated using chromatographic method. Mixture of chemicals in their liquid or gaseous form can be separated using chromatographic techniques. In chromatographic techniques, that is based on the principle of selective absorption of component of a mixture. The basic principle is selective absorption of component of a mixture. Then chromatography involves two steps. One is stationary phase, another one is mobile phase. Stationary phase, that means it's not moving. Mobile phase, that is moving. When we take two phases, one is the water, another one is the paper, and the water, that is the moving phase, and the paper, that is the stationary phase. Then next, moving to paper chromatography. In paper chromatography, here we can see a simple chromatography, that is paper chromatography example. The first jar, that is here we can see one jar and jar containing water, and one paper is dipping in, just dip into the water. Then we can see one ink pot, the bottom part. Then what happened, the next diagram. Here in paper chromatography we use that filter paper. The paper name is Wattmann number 1 paper. Wattmann number 1 paper is used for paper chromatography. One question for paper chromatography, name of the paper we used in paper chromatography, that is Wattmann number 1. Then what happened to the second diagram? Check that second diagram. Here we can see only one ink spot. Then after some times the paper is just dipped into the water and the different component in that ink is separated. Different color are separated at different level. This technique, that is called paper chromatography. Then what do you mean by paper chromatography? We know that paper chromatography, the main part, that is chromatographic paper. Can you say what is the name of that paper? That is Wattmann number 1 paper. Then we use one solvent. Solvent, that is the water. The chromatographic paper is the stationary phase. We used Wattmann number 1 paper is the stationary phase, and the water, that is the solvent, is the mobile phase. In chromatography, paper chromatography, a mixture of different substance in a solution is taken in a glass jar. Then the chromatographic paper is then dipped in the solution. We already observed the diagram, such that it only touches the liquid and not completely immersed in. That paper is just touch the liquid, that solvent. Then what will happen after? The setup is then kept aside. Then we can keep it for some time, that apparatus. The solvent present in the mixture start moving up the chromatography paper through capillary actions and start separating out on the paper. After some time, we can keep it for some time and we can separate the solvent at different levels. The solute with the maximum affinity to the solvent separate last, while The solute with least affinity for the solvent separate out first on the chromatographic paper. The pattern obtained due to separation of solute on the chromatography paper, that is called a chromatograph. That also we observe the pattern, how the different colors are separated. That is about the paper chromatography. Here this is paper chromatograph. Here we can see that a jar, solvent is there, and the filter paper, that is Wattmann number 1 paper. Then we put 2 ink spot. Here that ink spot is there, and the Wattmann paper is just dip the solvent, not completely immersed, just touches the baseline. And the dyes, that means the solvent present in the ink spot, that is separated. And this pattern, this is called chromatograph, the paper chromatography, and this pattern is called chromatograph. Then thank you all.